Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is yet another bullet journal video. It is my June 2020 flip through along with my July 2020 plan with me video. So let's get started. We have the title page, we also have my calendar, and here is my little legend which says my personal events, school, I guess tasks, events, deadlines, and both. So the yellow is the personal, the brownish yellow, I guess, is the school, and brown is both. Here I will write down all of my events, which I did not update, but I will do that later. Here is week 1 of June. I love this spread because here we have, it's just really easy to see everything it's just very simple, very easy to see, pleasant to the eye, I guess. So here we have the events that's going to be listed up here. I always love to have a little calendar here to say what week we were in. We have a habit tracker here. I left it empty because I didn't know what to do at that time. So you'll see later on that this will be filled later in the week. And then we have a next week, which clearly nothing really happened next week. Actually, I have to update that too. Wow, I'm doing bad so far. And then we have here, in my previous video, I said that I wasn't sure what to put in this section, but I've decided to do like the spread idea dump, like brain dump thing going on. So here I have a spread ideas. So one thing I would do is the Curl Up Club, the book of the month. So what I wanted to do is keep one page of the drawing of the book, and then have on the bottom like my thoughts of the book. And then on the other page would be the Instagram live that she said she was going to start doing, but I don't know if she has. So anyway, that's going to be put on pause. And then I have a recipes to try along with books to read, which we will see in the next page. Here, recipes to try. Yes, everything's in pencil here. I was feeling a bit artsy that week, so I wanted to have some recipes that I wanted to try. Not like maybe 3 or 2, I guess. This one was from Jenim. She had a what I eat in a week, and her Greek yogurt bowl looked really good, so I wanted to try that out. And then I write the title, I draw a little picture of it, and then I write the ingredients here. And then my friend from Ottawa made these matcha brownie mochi, or what they call brochi. And then she sent me the recipe because it looked really good. So I just wrote the ingredients here. Here is the books to read. I had a page in my previous video, in my previous bullet journal, but yes, I just started all over again because oh, it's a long story. So here, some of my books are in Ottawa, some of my books I have not yet bought. So I kind of like split it up in that sense. But anyway, that's my books to read. Here's my week 2. I loved how cute it looked, I guess. So I have a little bee that's just flying to the honeycomb. Really cute. Since I did say that it was a bee homage, I didn't put much bees in it, so that's why I made this spread a bee spread, I guess. So my days of the week, I like the spread because it's huge. Like you can write anything, and like there's so much more space you can put. So I think this would be good for when I get really busy in September, because in the summer I'm not that busy in terms of workload, I would say, because I am not in school in the summer, because classes are not really offered to us for the summer. So yes, and then I have like this little habit tracker that I left here, and this is super cute, I find. I think I really like this part of the bullet journal the most because it just looks really cute. Third week, same thing. And here I left it blank because I didn't know what to do. And like I said previously, that I fill this in. Actually, I put water, and clearly I don't drink enough water. So, finally, it's week 4. And so it's not that finished, but that's okay because I'm filming this on Sunday, June 28th. All right, on to July 2020 planning with me. Okay, so this theme is going to be a 4 elements theme. July is my birthday month, so I wanted to do something that I really love, I guess. I do really love astrology. I love a lot of things, but what popped in my mind is the 4 elements. So water, earth, fire, and air. So this is what you will see, and this is what my theme for July would be. So when I first colored that in, technically I was supposed to use watercolor, but I don't have watercolor, so I used highlighter, and I surprised myself with how opaque it was. So it didn't really go as planned. And also for the air sign, I used gray, and I used the same highlighter. So onto the 1-page calendar, my go-to calendar. I put the 4 elements under each letter of July. So fitting how there's 4 elements and 4 letters in July. As usual, I will link or post each of my inspiration of the drawings here, and that's it. So I've already pre-drawn, pre-written everything for the month of July just to save time, and since I'm battling with the natural lighting in my home. Technically, no sunlight comes into my home, but you know, the earlier the better. And the lighting isn't the greatest still, but hey, I feel like I saved so much time by doing this. Here I'm going to be doing something a bit different than what I usually do in my bullet journal. This is going to be my summer 2020 goal, so from July to August. I have a 2020 goals for the whole year near the beginning of my bullet journal, but I haven't updated that yet. So anyway, let's just start all over and just start for a summer goal. Make it smaller for a shorter period of time. So I split this up for weekdays and weekends. My schedule is a bit different for the weekday compared to the weekend. I study from 9 to 5, roughly, on the weekday, and on the weekend I'm trying this new thing where I'm just not going to study and just have my me time, or here, fixing my goals. So some of my goals include deep cleaning the house. My house in Toronto is pretty gnarly. It's pretty intense, so I just gotta clean it up. I also want to update my bullet journal. That is just fixing any previous spreads that I had before and just filling it out. I also wanted to import some and organize some media that's on my phone, and I just want to fix my external hard drive. I also wanted to film some dance covers. So for those who know me, I do really love to dance. Also, I wanted to clear out my inbox, whether it be school or personal, etc. It's just, I have 1,000 email or more. I just gotta clear that out. On the previous page, I did mention that I have a weekday weekend, so I just split whatever goals I want to get done and split it into smaller chunks so that it's easier for me to complete them. Here I am making a ideal goals routine, something along the lines of that, and it's just a visual aid for me to see everything that I wanted to write in the previous page. My camera ran out of batteries. What else is new? So here, while the camera was off, I sketched quickly waves and fire on that side, and on this page I sketched out the air and the earth, or more so mountains, I guess. Finally, we are on the weekly spread. So I thought about this a few weeks ago, and when I thought about this theme, I wanted to do a fire week, a water week, an air week, and an earth week. And then I noticed that there's 5 weeks for this month, so the 5th one would be all of them combined in unison. Of course, I need to have my mini calendar on top to tell me which week we are in, followed by a habit tracker. So of course I'm gonna have the same habits that I had last month. So I had a 9:30 a.m. so get up by 9:30 a.m. vitamin D, floss and water. I drew a little flame on the bottom just to make it more aesthetically pleasing. And now onto the day and the letter of the week. So that kind of looked odd what I just did right there, where I drew a little flame and then kind of made that same stroke as I did when I did the title page and the calendar. I mean, from far it looks okay, so let's just keep it from far. Let's just look at it from afar. Here I'm drawing some drop shadows. I thought it looks really nice, and to add more color of that fire week that we have. I forgot to mention this when I first drew these boxes, but notice how I didn't use a ruler. Now, I normally 99% of the time use a ruler, so this kind of gives it a more relaxed look, I guess. So I really like it. And on the bottom right corner I have a next week, and on my last box I have an events box. I'm not quite sure what to put in that big space that you see on the upper part of my bullet journal, but I think within the week I'll figure out what to do with it, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be blank, or maybe I might draw a fire or flames, more flames. I don't know. We'll see. And that is my July 2020 plan with me. Please ignore the laptop behind my bullet journal. My laptop is a bit finicky. Well, that laptop is a bit finicky, so if I move it, the battery's gonna turn off, and it's just not good. And my mom was using the laptop. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!